Hello to everyone. This is Viewpoint on Noyan Tapan TV, and I am Benyamin Poghosyan. In this episode, we will discuss the recent developments in and around Nagorno-Karabakh. So, more than 100 days, Azerbaijan continues the blockade of Lachin corridor. Even the decision by the International Court of Justice, issued on February 22, which demanded that Azerbaijan should do everything within its powers to secure the unimpeded movement on both directions along the Lachin corridor, Azerbaijan continued this blockade, and Azerbaijan continues also to misinterpret the decision of ICJ, telling that, okay, what court was ordered, we already had done. Simultaneously, Azerbaijan makes action to further escalate both around Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia-Azerbaijan border. On March 22, Armenian soldier was killed, apparently by a sniper bullet, near the village of Yerazh, which, by the way, is only 60 kilometers away from Yerevan. And also, there are information that Azerbaijani troops are concentrated along some areas, both line of contact between Azerbaijan and Nagorno-Karabakh, and also along Armenia-Azerbaijan state border. Simultaneously, Azerbaijani Ministry of Defense, almost on a daily basis, publishes information about alleged shooting from Armenian soldiers, both against Azerbaijani troops along Armenia-Azerbaijan border and also deployed along line of contact between Azerbaijan and Nagorno-Karabakh. Apparently, by this information, Azerbaijan tries to prepare ground for another escalation or for another subversive actions. And after each such statement, Azerbaijan continues to claim that the only way to secure stability in the area is to establish an Azerbaijani checkpoint along Lachin corridor. However, for everyone involved in the conflict settlement, starting from early 1990s, it's clear that if Azerbaijani checkpoint is established on Lachin corridor, this will de facto mean the strangling of Armenian population in Nagorno-Karabakh. Meanwhile, Azerbaijan continues to condemn Armenia, telling that Armenia violates the trilateral statement of November 10. Azerbaijani president on March 18, during his speech on the occasion of Nowruz celebration, clearly stated that if Armenia wants to live peacefully in 29,000 square kilometers of territory, by the way, interestingly, President Aliyev simply decreased Armenia's internationally recognized territory by 800 square kilometers, because Armenia's internationally recognized territory is not 29,000 square kilometers, but 29,800 square kilometers. In any case, President Aliyev stated that if Armenia wants to live peacefully in this 29,000 square kilometers of territory, he should accept Azerbaijani demands. And what are Azerbaijani demands? Number one, Nagorno-Karabakh is part of Azerbaijan, without any international presence and without any international guarantees for Armenians. And second, Armenia should realize the border delimitation and demarcation based on Azerbaijani conditions, which most probably mean that Azerbaijani troops will not leave the territories which they controlled as a result of aggressions against Armenia in May 2021, November 2021, as well as September 2022. Simultaneously, Azerbaijan pushes forward the idea of so-called Western Azerbaijan, claiming that Armenia, current territory of Armenia, it's a historical land of Azerbaijanis, and then Azerbaijanis should return to Armenia. All this makes current peace negotiation process a very challenging and complicated one. Despite the rhetoric from Azerbaijani side putting more and more pressure on Armenia, Armenian government continues to state that Armenia is ready for peace, but that peace should be based on already agreed conditions or already signed trilateral or multilateral statements. And also Armenia calls to the international community, telling that Azerbaijan prepares the ground to commit ethnic cleansing and genocide against Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh, and also to escalate against Armenia. Simultaneously, Azerbaijan continues to argue that it will demand the withdrawal of Russian peacekeepers from Nagorno-Karabakh in November 2025. According to November 10, 2020 trilateral statement, Armenia and Azerbaijan, 6 months before the expiration of mandate, which means in May 2025, Armenia and Azerbaijan should clearly state, do they agree for another 5-year extension of Russian peacekeepers mandate or no? According to Azerbaijani official and non-official sources, Azerbaijan in May 2025 will demand the withdrawal of Russian peacekeepers. And if Russian peacekeepers are really out of Karabakh in November 2025, it will mean that all, or at least absolute majority of Armenians, will live with Russians. And so Nagorno-Karabakh will very quickly transform into another Nakhichevan, another territory which was put under Azerbaijani control by 1921 Russia-Turkey agreement, and which had significant Armenian population in 1921, but in 1988, just before the start of the Karabakh movement, there was 0 Armenian in Nakhichevan. So, if Russian peacekeepers leaving Nagorno-Karabakh in November 2025, and if Azerbaijan continues to reject any other international presence or international guarantees for Armenians, this is a direct way for soft or hard ethnic cleansing of Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh. Obviously, international community, neither Russia nor the West, cannot support this idea. No one in international community can support that. Yes, we believe that the ethnic cleansing of Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh, or Nagorno-Karabakh without any Armenians, is the right decision, and it will contribute to the lasting peace and stability in the South Caucasus. This means that international community, from now, should look to the ways to secure international presence in Nagorno-Karabakh also after November 2025. Definitely it will be complicated to do through UN Security Council resolution, because Russia-West confrontation due to the war in Ukraine, and also it will be complicated to do through OSCE decisions, because in OSCE every member country has a veto power, and apparently Azerbaijan may veto any decision to deploy any international presence in Nagorno-Karabakh beyond November 2025. In current circumstances, the European Union has a unique chance to start negotiations with Armenia, Azerbaijan, and also some contacts with Russia to see would it be possible to secure EU presence in Nagorno-Karabakh beyond November 2025. And also it could be some joint mission with Russia or between Russia and the European Union. Of course, due to the war in Ukraine, it will be a very complicated task to achieve, but I believe at least it's more realistic than, for example, to go in UN Security Council and hope that the US, UK, and Russia will vote on any combined or agreed resolution. So the key task for the international community is to prevent escalations along Armenia-Azerbaijan state border in Nagorno-Karabakh currently, but also to look forward to the ways to secure international presence in Nagorno-Karabakh beyond November 2025. And this is the only way to prevent the mass exodus of Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh, and the forced exodus of Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh, it equals to the ethnic cleansing according to the international standards. And again, the European Union maybe is the only actor which have some leverage against Azerbaijan, which can still have some contacts with Armenia, and which still have contact with Russia. So the European Union has chance to start from now some talks with Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Russia, trying to secure some international presence in Nagorno-Karabakh beyond November 2025. This is all for today, and we will meet soon.